defensive Detroit Pistons face off against the capable Indiana Pacers, two division rivals ready to go on 2K Sports.
The Pistons are going to bring it to their Eastern Conference rival in today's road game. It's a fine Sunday afternoon for basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg, and we're proud to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And our T-Mobile starting lineups. Here's a look. Now let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. And as we look at Detroit, what's going to be the key against the Pacers?
Well, the challenge is going to be trying to slow down their offense. One of the top-scoring teams in the league a season ago. They love that high-possession, high-efficiency offense, so you've got to be ready to match their energy and hustle back on defense.
And Clark, what about Indiana? What do they need to keep in mind?
Danny Granger is really a big-time scorer. Scores from outside, loves the three-point shot, is much better at getting to the foul line now, and is an excellent defender.
No one knew about this guy coming out of college.
I think they knew, but they weren't quite sure that he would develop into the type of player that he's become. High-octane offensive play.
We'll see how it pans out. Thanks, Clark. Texas has produced a couple recent National Players of the Year. We've talked about Kevin Durant in past games. TJ Ford is another one, the point guard.
A speed merchant with the ball. Had some injuries early in his career that sidetracked him a bit, but when he's healthy, he's dynamic in getting into the lane and really does a surprisingly good job rebounding the ball from the point guard position.
He knocks down the first one. Gets them both. And here is Stuckey. Prince brings it from just inside the three-point line. And here is Ford. Ford hit the charge, and that's his first foul.
Boy, he played that one beautifully. Textbook. Saw where the ball handler was headed, got there first, and set his feet. Outstanding defensive play.
Now the Pistons with it. Here's Hamilton. Shot, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Now Dunleavy, covered by Hamilton. To him. Great anticipation.
The interior D was lurking on that one.
Here's Hamilton, rebounded by Troy Murphy.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Granger gets the bucket and the foul. Some adjustments for both teams. Good for the three-point play.
You know, Kevin, last year, Danny Granger really stepped up as an all-star player and a leader for the Indiana Pacers. I mean, he's a phenomenal scorer. As a matter of fact, he's the only player in the history of the NBA to increase his scoring average by 5 points a game in his first 4 years in the league. He was a 25-point-per-game scorer, and he does it with three-point shooting, driving the ball to the basket, and knocking down almost 90% of his free throws.
And here is Ford, following the three from Tayshaun Prince.
Once he gets it inside, Kevin, he's really a good finisher. That's a good effort defensively to force the miss.
Here's Hamilton, dumps it off. Now here's Prince. Murphy's there, puts the move on, gets in close. Shot is up, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Granger. Hamilton pulls it in.
That was his to make, but he let the defense bother him. You can't do that on those lay-ins. You got to concentrate and finish.
Prince from short range finishes with the soft touch. He has 7.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
Here's Ford. Nails it from close range.
Boy, T.J. Ford, Kevin, has speed to burn. As a matter of fact, back in 2007, he was voted by his peers as the fastest guy in the NBA. He still may hold that distinction. He's a little guy with a lot of game and a lot of heart. Actually does a good job rebounding the basketball for a guy who's only about 5'10 and 160 pounds. But his competitive spirit is really what makes him special. He's added the perimeter jump shot. I'd like to see him shoot that pull-up jumper a little more. But he's very good at getting to the basket and finishing against bigger guys.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. A different group set up to go for the Pacers. Now Gordon. 1:27 left in the first. Poked away. Here's Gordon. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Jones inside. Lays it right in.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
The Pistons trailing.
Hey, get the perimeter.
Gordon, the three. Dunley yanks it down inside. Indiana leading. Here's Jones. It's blocked. Great play by Prince. And here comes Gordon. Here's Maxey.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
Here's Indiana now. To Foster. And here are the Pistons now. Prince. Oh! Flushes it with the one-handed jam. Some changes there for the Pacers. Now here's Prince. He completes the three-point play. And Indiana has possession. They trail by 3.
Hey, right here. Who's watching him?
Here's Rush. Oh, he knocks it in. A beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time. Amazing shot, Kevin. That's highlight reel material.
We've got a tie ball game on our hands.
Well, Kevin, what can you say? They've played terrific offensively. If I had to point out an area for improvement, it would be on the offensive glass. They need somebody to get in there, mix it up, and come away with a few extra possessions.
It's the end of the first, an exciting game, and the score is tied at 14. Welcome to the start of the second quarter, and so far it's been a great game, closely contested by both teams. Cheryl Miller met with Jim O'Brien earlier. Cheryl, what do you have?
Hey, Kev, he said that he wants his team to stay loose and confident taking their shots. He knows his team can put up the points if they work as a unit, and don't worry about the individual numbers and focus on moving without the ball.
Thanks, Cheryl. We'll see if they respond to that. And here are the Pistons now. Indiana coming up empty. On the wing, Ben Gordon.
Good D. Get there.
Here's Gordon with 1 on the clock. Graceful finish. It seems like Ben Gordon's entire career has been this incredible debate about should he start or should he come off the bench. I don't even think he knows what he should.
No, I don't think he knows, but he does know this. Give me 25 to 30 minutes, and I'll give you 20 to 30 points. Enough said.
I thought you were going to say 25 to 30 shots because that guy can shoot all night long.
No, he can't shoot all night long, but he can put points up in
Yeah.
bunches. He's got tremendous explosiveness as a scorer.
Gordon count the basket and the foul. That one is on Rush.
Gordon shooting 1.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Kept alive. Here's Wilcox. Finally, they get the bucket. Nice bucket by the 8-year veteran out of Maryland. So it's Indiana now. 4-point game. Watson, started by Stuckey. Here's Foster. Picks it down.
Too easy. Far too easy.
And here is Stuckey. About 3.5 minutes left in the half. Gordon. Shot misses. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. To Rush. On the paint. Finishes with the soft touch. 5 points in the game.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Gordon's right wing. Here's Prince. Whips it down with one hand.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
So it's Indiana now. Trailing by 2. Lead pass down low, and it's Hibbert missing. The Pistons leading. Here's Maxiel. Shot is off, and Indiana will go the other way with it. The break is off. Granger gently drops it in. 5 points in the game.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Our timeout called by Detroit. A different group set up to go for the Pacers. Gordon. To Wilcox. 6 seconds to shoot with the traveling violation. The Pacers with a chance to retake the lead. Here's Ford from close range. It's hauled in by Villanueva. We've got a tie ball game on our hands. Here's Hamilton. Granger snatches it inside. Rush. Ducks it down with one hand. 7 points in the game.
Now that's a statement dunk right there, Kevin. Clear the runway for your own protection.
Villanueva with it. The steal.
He got too casual with the ball there, and it led to a steal.
Jones. 2 hands for safety. They're in front, 26-22. The Pistons trailing. Walsh to the high post. Here's Wilcox. Count the baseline J. And they narrow the gap to 2.
He's not their go-to guy offensively normally, but when his number was called, he rose to the occasion.
Here's Ford. Count. And they'll have a chance for a 3-point play. They got that one on who's Ben Gordon. A different group set up to go for the Pacers. Good for the 3-point play. And here is Stuckey. The Pistons could opt for the quick shot here. That would leave him with the final possession. Hamilton. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
We've seen some good scrambles for rebounds, and even a...
And here is Stuckey. 20 seconds left in the second. Here's Hamilton, almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. And it is a fight, Clark. So far, these teams are shaking down pretty evenly in every department, especially rebounding.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kevin. I think the score shows that. It's indicative of how evenly matched these teams are. We'll be watching out for who can get the edge down low. That could be the difference.
And he makes the first one. Gets them both. Here comes TJ Ford. 9 points in the game so far. To Dunleavy. Jacks up the triple. What a buzzer beater.
That's simply a big-time shot right there, Kevin. To have that amount of concentration with the clock winding down is something special. A lot of players don't have that. The Pacers have been on a scoring tear, Kevin.
Yeah, they've really been hot. And that concludes the first half. The score, 34-26. Okay, it's time for our T-Mobile halftime report. Let's have a look at the team stats from the first half. The Pacers have built their lead in a solid offensive effort.
Yeah, if they continue to score like this, it's hard to see them losing.
One guy who's been getting it done is Tayshaun Prince.
No question, Kevin. He's scoring with regularity, and he's our top scorer so far.